Hello class, my name is Darlene and my research is on race, gender, and resistance in the American West. Although American history either omits or downplays black women's role in 19th century social activism, I argue that black women were more than supporting actors in the fight for social justice. Black women were leading social agents in the fight against slavery, racism, gender-based ideologies, class-divisive social structures, suffrage, and education. Nevertheless, black women are overshadowed and overlooked by historical male narratives. My research primarily focuses on the 19th century California from 1850 to 1899. California is a unique regional case study since most of the previous studies performed have been focused on the North and the South. California was also a free state in the Union. Even though slavery was deemed illegal in California, many slaves were bought, or sold on free soil due to the California gold rush. It is correct that the majorities of blacks in California at this time were free. However, they were second-class citizens denied civil rights. Free blacks in California, especially black women, felt their fight for equality was inherently tied to slavery and their struggles of their black brothers and sisters throughout the United States. My work will be exploring the following questions. First, what role does black women play in ending slavery and transitioning into emancipation? Second, what role did black women play in the political and social structures of Reconstruction? And third, can the events that took place during this time be considered the first civil rights movement? My goal is to shed light on black female social agents in the 19th century California and the vital roles they played in American history. I argue that these women were key players in the first civil rights movement in the American West. I will use a case study to research black women's individual experiences as female leaders. I argue that not only did these women experience a double consciousness, but also a triple consciousness. First, these women were black. Second, they were free second-class citizens. And third, they were women. My research is focused on the individual and collective experiences of these black women. Just to name a few, my work will include Mary Ellen Pleasant, a wealthy black entrepreneur who used her money to fund the abolitionist movement and bring the Underground Railroad to California. She also was involved in two major court cases for being removed from a streetcar in 1866. One case, which went all the way to the Supreme Court, ended segregation on public transportation. For me, this is resemblant of Rosa Parks. She's also known as the mother of civil rights in California, when one of her cases was upheld in the 1980s. Then there is Biddy Mason, who was brought to California as a slave. She fought for her freedom as well as her family. Then she became an educator fighting for equal education. In addition, Biddy Mason founded the AME Church, which was a major force in the first black conventions in California. And there's also Jenny Carter, a black female writer and journalist who wrote for the African American newspaper called The Elevator. She wrote about politics, racism, slavery, and suffrage during a time when it was very dangerous to do so. I very much look forward to hearing your feedback and your critique about my research topic, and I'm also excited to hear about everyone else's research. Thank you guys for listening.